Good morning. Our Bible passage this morning is from 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not unto his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. You see, in this passage, God had asked the prophet to anoint a new king, because uh, he wants to replace the old king. And so Samuel goes to the house of Jesse, and he starts looking at his kids. And finally Samuel settles on one and says, this one is tall, huge, strong. I think we can anoint this one. But God whispers into his ears and says, no, mistake. I do not look at that from the way you look from the outside. I look at inside the heart. That man's heart is not worthy to be a leader. So Samuel then said and says, are these all the children of Jesse? And they said, oh no, there is one still in the bush. It's a shepherd boy. They said, I bring that one to come. And immediately as that one came, God said, yeah, that one, anoint this one. And you will later see why they will anoint that one. This one was a man of war, man of sacrifice, man of love. He gave his own life and put it in front of Goliath. A good leader should sacrifice for his people. A good leader does not exploit his people. Like most of these leaders in churches are not good leaders. Because if they were good leaders, they will not be exploiting their people. There is no way a leader should be extremely filthy rich while the people are poor. A few years ago, I was attending a church, the church of a minister, and this man even has a private jet. And there was a lady in church who turned to me and said, oh, please, can you talk to the pastor so that the pastor can hear my case? I said, what is that case? And she said, I am homeless. And I said, go talk to that person. I'm not a member of this church. Just go and talk to them, and and as she went to talk to the pastor, the way they pushed her down, it was crazy. Yet, this man is on TV, he's always raising money, and they can't even cater for the poor people who come to their churches. Now look at our leaders. They exploit everything. They embezzle everything. They even embezzle money that belongs to their own grandkids. And people honor them. The society too honors them. You see, nowadays they will give you a chair or they will recognize you simply because you are rich. Look at even your own small family meetings. People do that. They look at you because you are rich. They look at you because you are beautiful. They look at you because you are strong. But they don't look at the countenance, the heart. How do you love your people? Can you sacrifice for your people? You see, to be rich is one thing, but to give to people is another thing. And a good leader should be able to give to his people. A good leader should be able to sacrifice for his people. A good leader should be honest, full of integrity. Are the leaders you are selecting full of integrity? Can you boast that and say, these are my leaders? When God sees their heart, he sees honorable men and women. He sees loving men and women. He sees men of integrity. Does God say that? Otherwise, select new leaders.